So I do say think about it and think about donating.
สวิง